It was supposed to be a normal day for Jake, a seasoned firefighter. But what happened on that scorching summer afternoon would not only threaten lives, it would expose a bitter truth about duty, pride, and the price of following rules too blindly. Jake had been a firefighter for 12 years. Known for his bravery, he had rescued people from collapsing buildings, wildfires, and flash floods. Everyone respected him except one man, Officer Dan, a by-the-book traffic cop who believed no one was above the law, not even firefighters. Their paths had crossed many times, but tension had never exploded until that day. A fire breaks out in a 3-story apartment complex. Smoke floods the sky. Jake and his crew rush to the scene. Time is ticking. People are trapped inside. Jake parks the fire truck in front of a red curb, blocking traffic to access the hydrant and building. Standard procedure in emergencies. Suddenly, Officer Dan appears, and instead of helping clear the way or managing the crowd, he pulls out his ticket pad. Jake, shouting over the radio, tries to stay focused. "We've got kids on the second floor. I need that ladder now." But Dan walks up to the truck and tapes a ticket on the windshield. Jake yells, "Dan, what the hell are you doing?" Dan coldly replies, "This is a fire lane. It's not an excuse to block traffic." Civilians watching are stunned. Some start recording with their phones. A woman screams, "There are people inside and he's writing a ticket?" The fire intensifies. Jake charges in anyway, ignoring Dan. Inside the building, heat and smoke make it almost impossible to breathe. Jake locates a young girl hiding under a bed and carries her out just as the ceiling begins to collapse. Outside, the crowd is furious. "This cop is stopping the rescue," someone shouts. Another civilian tries to confront Dan but is threatened with arrest. Jake emerges from the smoke, carrying the child. The crowd erupts in relief and applause. Dan lowers his gaze but still doesn't back down. The video goes viral within hours. Cop writes ticket while firefighter saves child. Millions view it. News channels pick it up. Hashtags trend. Dan is put on leave. A formal investigation begins. Jake doesn't celebrate. He tells the media, "I'm not angry. I just want people to understand. When lives are at stake, bureaucracy can wait." Weeks later, Dan publicly apologizes. He admits, "I let my pride get in the way of someone else's mission. That was wrong." The city revises emergency protocol. Officers are now trained to support, not interfere, in active rescue scenes. As for Jake, he goes back to work. Quiet, humble. A hero not just for saving a child, but for reminding the world what real priorities look like. Sometimes the greatest battles aren't against fire, they're against the rules we blindly follow when lives are on the line.